Hello boxing fans and welcome back to Andy's Cavern for some more boxing chat. I hope you're all well out there, enjoying the summer. It's not much of summer here, but it's got a wee bit better. Big matches on tomorrow night, a big show in LA, still part of this Riyadh season, so at least Turkey Al Sheikh's putting his money where his mouth is. He is... You might regard him as a hardcore promoter now. He seems to love the game, doesn't he? He's kind of taking it over big time. So it's a big show in LA. Seems to be headlined by Crawford, who's probably my number one pound for pound at the moment. I think he's just a great fighter, a complete fighter. Most of his last fights have been stoppage wins. Now he's going up in weight again, from 147 to 154 to take on Israel Madrimov. So, who, to be honest, I don't know a lot about, but I have watched some footage of his, and he does look a decent fighter. He looks pretty impressive, but I don't think he's mixed anywhere near the level that Crawford has. I'm not sure about his amateur credentials. He's maybe one of these guys that's got a big amateur career, likes Usyk and Beterbiev and the guys, and Lomachenko, but we'll wait and see. But who's my favourite? You've got to go with Crawford. He doesn't look to be slipping. I know he's 36 years of age, but he doesn't appear to be slipping in recent fights that I've seen of him. He looks after himself and lives the life by the looks of things, so that's what's important. If you want to have a long career, like Bernard Hopkins, when he was still fighting 50 odds, but he totally lived the life, didn't he? But adapted his style when he got older to still take on all comers. A couple of big heavyweight fights on the undercard that are interesting me. One is Martin Bakole versus Jared Anderson. There's two big babies on the, going with their nicknames anyway, on the bill, isn't there? There's Jared Anderson, and you've got Jarrell Big Baby Miller taking on Andy Ruiz as well. Both good fights. Martin Bakole seems to be being written off in America by a lot of the American press, but I really rate Martin Bakole, and always joke to us on Porky's Corner that that'd be, if he won a world title, he'd be our first Scottish heavyweight champion. He's like an adopted Scotsman. He's from the Congolese, but I really rate Martin Bakole. I think he's probably the most avoided heavyweight in boxing, and I don't think Jared Anderson's ready for him. My feeling is I can see Martin Bakole running over Jared Anderson, maybe 9 or 10 rounds. So that's what I think. I'm just a boxing fan. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy in a shed with an opinion that loves boxing. But I've watched it for about 35 years, so I maybe know a wee bit about it, but I'm not an expert. So, and I don't expect anybody to agree with me. It's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I'm happy to disagree. Agree to disagree. I'm not somebody that argues blacks fight with people, so if you've got a different opinion, I respect that all the same. So, but I think Bakole will run over Jared Anderson about 9 or 10 rounds. For me, a harder fight to pick is Andy Ruiz versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller, the second big baby in the card. He seems to be a bigger baby than the other guy, innit? Well, bulk-wise. Though he has shed quite a lot of weight for this fight, so time will tell how that will affect things. I think Andy Ruiz, he could be a bit rusty, so I think he's not had a fight for a couple of years, so that could go against him, timing wise and stuff like that. I think, but he's got fast hands, and he's got a big punch, Andy Ruiz. And I think Andy Ruiz is mixed at a higher level than Jarrell Miller. Jarrell got beat by Daniel Dubois in his last fight, but I think he was way overweight, wasn't he? And he kind of ran out of steam, so that might have had an effect on him, though. Fair play to Dubois, he came through strong in that fight, and that'll stand him well going forward. So that's my thoughts. What am I thinking for that? Maybe Andy Ruiz on points, maybe. I think I'll have to go for a points win for Andy Ruiz. That's my feeling. I mean, he's an ex-world champion, but how much desire does he have still? You know, he's made a lot of money, and then he's coming back now. Is he coming back for the right reasons? Does he still love the sport? So we'll wait and see. But for me, that's probably a 50-50 fight. But I've probably got to lean towards Andy Ruiz because he's called Andy. No, that's just my feeling. I've got to lean towards him, but you never know. I think Jarrell Miller, the upset's there to be made, isn't it? So, so with Terence Crawford, I've got to go with him. I think he's my number one pound for pound at the moment, but I think that fight will go quite late. Can Madrimov take him a distance? I think it might be his first distance fight in a while, but I'm going with Terence Crawford anyway, either by late stoppage or points. And I'm going with Bakole, late stoppage. And Andy Ruiz on points, I think. There's a lot of other good fights on the card, but I've not had a chance to look through them all and make any decisions on them. But it's good for boxing anyway, we're getting this big show, and I might even get up and watch it through the night, which I don't often do nowadays. I used to do that a lot in years gone by, but I'm thinking about it. I'm humming and hawing, as we say in Scotland, try to make your mind up. So I hope you're all well out there, guys. If you've got different thoughts, feel free to put them in the comments, and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends that like boxing. I've put some music videos out lately. I was at a Tom Jones gig. My daughter kindly took me down in Stirling. I think it was the 30th of June, so I had some videos from that I stuck up on the channel. Some people like music on the channel. I love music. And there's been one or two people, I think, are not so keen on the music on the channel. But if you don't like the music, don't watch it. I'll make boxing videos as often as I can, but it's not always easy. Life gets in the way. So, one thing and another. But anyway, keep it. If you love the music, watch it. But if you don't like music, don't watch it. I say that with the channel in general. If you don't like it, don't watch it. But if you don't like it, don't tell anybody. But if you do like it, share it and with your friends who like boxing or music, and like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for your notifications coming through. So I'll do more videos after the show and other things. I might be on my Russ sometime soon. So I was meant to be on them last. It was people asking there. I was meant to be on them last week or the week before, but it didn't happen for one reason or another. Just life gets in the way at times, as I'm sure you're all well aware and know yourselves. So I hope you're all well out there anyway, guys. So you take care. Hope you're happy and healthy, and keep watching. And I will be back as soon as possible with more boxing chat. Okay, guys. All the best. Cheers.